Hey everybody, this is video review number 10 for Cube Computer Company, and today I'm going to be looking at the Joby GorillaPod for cameras and camcorders. Let's go ahead and swing over and have a look at the GorillaPod itself. Okay, now we're looking at the Joby GorillaPod itself, and attached to is my Canon PowerShot A470, and next to that we have a Sundrop 20-ounce soda bottle to show you the general size of this thing. Just to give you a general idea of the size. And at a first glance you kind of wonder what this thing really is. And of course the Joby GorillaPod is a camera tripod that is very maneuverable. All of these legs can be bent around so you can attach this thing to whatever you desire. Let's say if you're wanting to take a video of you playing with your dog in the backyard, you can attach your camera to the fence. Or if you want to take video on a bicycle, you can attach this to your handlebars. Or if you want to take video inside of a car, you can attach this to, let's say, the headrest on the passenger seat. I mean, there's so many things you can do with this GorillaPod because it's so versatile. Let's kind of have a closer look here. All three of these legs are maneuverable and they're quite stiff. And it's very important to keep this thing stable whenever you attach it to. The bottom of the feet are composed of rubber, and they are rubber rings around all of the portions, all these little balls on this thing, to help assure that this thing isn't going anywhere when you attach it to something. And it has a quick release for the camera, which I'll go ahead and release it here in just a minute. And this GorillaPod has a quick release. You just press this button and you can pull the camera right out of the tripod. Now, the one thing I do not like about this Joby GorillaPod, when it comes to mounting your camera, you have to have a flathead screwdriver to do this. I would have preferred if they had made a little bit different design. They could have made a little something. Let's say they could have made this plastic piece a little bit taller, and they could have used a thumb screw in there to make things a little bit easier. I mean, you don't always have a screwdriver on hand. Let's say if you want to switch cameras on this thing. That's one thing I don't like. And another thing that I personally don't really like about it is, since this here is maneuverable, all of these legs are maneuverable, this here is also maneuverable, which is kind of a bad thing. Let's say if you want to attach this to your bicycle or in your car. With the DXG567V HD camcorder, which doesn't weigh that much, this little bit of shaking on the bicycle causes the camera to just fall forward. Then you're looking at the ground. So I would have preferred that they had made this completely solid. There's a similar tripod that copied this from Sunpack that has this portion completely solid. What I may do is take some hot glue and just figure out exactly how I want to do this, and then glue it all together to keep it stable. That way I can use this on a bicycle. But other than that, it's a very good tripod in my opinion. I really like it. I personally, one time when I was taking a time lapse, I attached this to a chain link fence. No problem at all. It was 100% stable. No problems whatsoever. And I mean, these things are very versatile. I mean, you can attach them to a fence, a tree, a seat, almost anything. That's what makes it so appealing to me, photographers and videographers. So anyways, to sum up this review, I give this product a 4 out of 5. This Joby GorillaPod is, it's versatile. That's the big thing about it. You can mount it almost anywhere. The only thing I don't like I said, is the camera mount design. You have to have a screwdriver to take this piece on and off from the camera. You can try to use your fingernail, but you can't get it tight enough to keep the camera completely secure. So you have to have a flathead screwdriver to get this on and off. I would prefer to see a thumb drill here. And of course, number 2, would be this. They could have made this 100% stable. So that's where we get the 4 out of 5. Those two cons. Other than that, this is a really good, really good tripod. Anyways, have any questions or comments? Let me know.